a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
All right, good evening, everyone. We're coming to you live from Jim Darnell Stadium at Rose Field, where tonight Midwest City looks for their first district victory in a rematch of a game they won last year, taking on the Bishop McGuinness Irish. Hello, everyone. I'm Jordan Ray, joined by Tom Carpenter. All right, Tom, Midwest City, they got some injuries. They got some tough things they got to deal with. But you know what? It's just a matter of can they bounce back.
They got to dig down and find it because this is a team that they're undefeated. But I think we can show them how to lose tonight if everybody plays their game.
Now, Bishop McGuinness, they're coming off a bye week. But then again, the last time they played Midwest City, they're coming off a bye week, and they lost. However, Tom, even though Midwest City's struggling because they won against McGuinness last year, you can't expect McGuinness to take this game lightly.
Oh, no. Like I said, when you're undefeated after 5 games, you're going to have that mentality that you can't lose. And we've just got to start winning again to get that mentality. And we've got the guys that can do it.
All right, we'll see if they can do it. Coming up, you'll see an interview I had with Midwest City coach Jaquez Washington back on Tuesday, as well as a couple of Bomber players. And then his keys to the game. Also, unfortunately, we got an injury report. We haven't had to put that together in a while, but we have an injury report to share with you, including one that affects the quarterback position. That's coming up in a moment. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network,
where sports is our middle name.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Let's talk Midwest City football with Coach Jaquez Washington. All right, Coach, when we look back to the Newcastle game, what was interesting about that is, some new problems kind of emerged. Like, for example, I don't remember the last time we lost a fumble, but it happened in a couple of, key moments in the game. And then also your secondary, your pass defense has been pretty good, I thought, but they had a couple maybe busted plays. And so it was unique. It was different than maybe previous games. But where would you want to start with that?
The ball security, they came at, obviously turning the ball over at any time is never at a fortunate time. But the couple that did take place were at times where, we had some momentum. The young freshman fumbled over on their sideline, and, that ball just died on the ground somehow. It was a miracle. But, good job and kudos to them. And then we come back the next drive, 24-0. and Richard busts one. Good job by Valor escaping the pocket and Richard getting open and then making a play happen after that. And we get a long run, and unfortunately they knocked that ball out. So back-breaking time right before the half, you got an opportunity to get there and, possibly get down 17 points if we put the ball in the end zone there and go into half 24-7. And then obviously they, go and score before the half. And with the secondary, the cup stuff, sometimes we're there. It's just about finishing and making a play. The one touchdown score right before that from the fade ball was 3rd and 19. We got a guy there. Kudos to that guy going and making a play. And so it's just about putting our guys in those positions, educating them, teaching them on how to, come out victorious in that play.
Yeah, and on that touchdown catch you're talking about, I mean, I thought it just came down to the height difference again, or that was part of it. But what do you expect from a shorter defensive back going against a taller receiver?
What I teach is if you can't get two hands on the ball, you got to go play through the hands of the guy. And I think switching, looking and IDing that ball was up high, I'm not about to get two hands on it, and then I go play through his pocket. And so if he's going up, it's always good to fight, against the grain. And so as he's coming down, then you go and punch through, or you get something connected to the ball, like an elbow or arm. You just get out of that play.
All right, and looking at the run defense, obviously they have a possible division, not possible, he's a Division I running back in T.J. Bradford, and he may wind up at Iowa State, although I think Kansas State is in the current lead on him from what I heard. So he's obviously really good. And it seemed like this kind of goes with what you were saying about the season, is that you guys just need to string plays together, because you had some good plays against him, tackling him in the backfield or eliminating his gains, and then every now and then he would just bust one for a big play. Mm-hmm. And so what's the message to your team there dealing with that?
Just gap integrity. Like everybody, we can't jump out of gaps. DQ is doing a good job on the interior of, just taking on double teams, pushing the pocket vertical in the A gap. I think Fenric Wren had his best game of, attacking and getting downhill and, making some plays in the backfield and just getting ball carriers down. But we just got to trust one another as teammates. Like, okay, my job is this gap, my job is this gap. And so set edges, fit gaps for each other, and play 11 men on the field, so we can all understand, like, if I'm not eating, then somebody else is if I just do my job. Because the ball, we had guys in those gaps. We just sometimes, decided to, move out of our gap.
That's a good tease, because we're going to have those two players on next segment. So glad you mentioned them. Anyway, some good things that we saw. Even when T.J. Bradford looked like he was going to have a long touchdown run, you told me the week before that Tavion Thies-McGuire was a track star, and he showed it, and I applaud him, because I don't think he's played a lot of football, but he obviously has been taught that, no matter what the score is, no matter how bad the play is for you, you play hard no matter what, and he made a really good touchdown-saving tackle. Mm-hmm. And I applaud the young man for that hustle there, and he showed unbelievable sprint speed there. And then also Zoe, the freshman, he had an unbelievable fourth down conversion. And that was the first drive. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish it off. But, when the ball's on the ground, I think it's natural for players to fall on it. But fourth down, you got to think differently. And so I don't know what those are instincts, or was he coached to, hey, if that ball's on the ground on fourth down, go ahead and pick it up. Because it doesn't matter if they were fall on it or we fall on it at that point.
Yep, and going back to your first one, McGuire Thies, that was the first play we showed in film on Sunday as a team, just like, it don't matter the effort. And, it was a bunch of guys, Curry was flying down there. McGuire Thies was the one that catch him, and it was an amazing play. Footer was running from the backside. I think Fenric was in the mix over there running. McGuire Thies just ran at a different speed, and he was the one that went and got him down. So that was a hell of a play, effort play. You can win with that. With Zoe has actually wonderful football instincts. I mean, he's made a couple plays like that where, he leaked out of the backfield. There was a flat defender there, and Valor went to scrambling out of the pocket. It got called back, but so he leaks up the field, and gave Valor an option. Catches the ball, knows there's a defender coming, absorbs the contact, and gets out of that and runs for 10 more yards. So he has really good football instincts. With him, it's just going to be always growing pains, keeping his emotional intelligence up and just understanding there's going to be growing pains there. We've put the football on the ground. You got to come see the bench and, then learn from it and then learn how to protect the ball. So, it's growing pains for a lot of these young guys that haven't played big-time snaps.
So with the record being what it is, do you find that as a head coach you have to work on the psychology aspect of coaching and keep the players upbeat? Has that been a challenge, or have you been pleased with that?
One thing is about our kids, we don't like losing. They do have, just natural energy. They're going to come in and, be excited. It's about trying to get that energy focused to, developing. Developing their craft, focus on something to get better at each day. And, I think we had a good Tuesday practice today. Competitive, what we're doing offensively, they were making some plays, throwing and connecting and sending some stuff defensively at them, and they're picking it up. And so I think today was a good practice. It was a focused practice. And, we had a bunch of, third down situational stuff today, so that was good.
Well, it was a cooler day, too, so maybe the fall will finally start to kick in. What's it been like working with your assistant coaches? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't know any of them. I'm guessing before you took the job, and now you've built a lot of camaraderie with them. And what would you say about what it's been like working with this group of assistants?
Like you said, it's just getting to know them and getting, they're adapting to something new, no matter who it is. My coaching structure and philosophy is different from, Coach Hall's or wherever they came from. Rich came from Dewey as a head coach, and we got some younger guys on staff. And so, when you're going through tough crap, it's good to have some good people around you to just kind of just keep going and keep trucking, because it's, at this point in time, people can get down and get negative and, start blaming other people. And, my challenge to them and us as a staff is keep getting creative and figuring out ways to get our guys to play at the highest level they can. And, I think you see it, unfortunately, you see it not enough, but you see a couple drives a game where that looks like a dang good football team out there. That looks like a team that's playing and they know what they're doing and we're executing. And then, we gotta leave our guns at home and stop shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. Now the next challenge will be Bishop McGuinness, and as I'm sure you were told, Midwest City beat Bishop McGuinness last year, and what was kind of a shocker because they had a bad game against Newcastle the week before, and that was at Bishop McGuinness High School, and McGuinness had beaten them soundly in the playoffs the previous season. So Bishop McGuinness will not take you guys lightly because of that game. But, that was a wonderful win for the team. And now you got to look at this Bishop McGuinness team, and they're undefeated. They beat all the other Catholic high schools they've had to play against. And they also beat Deer Creek in 6A1, which is very impressive. So what are some of the challenges you see against going up against this version of the Irish?
Offensively for them, they get in a bunch of formations, get in a bunch of empty with some motions and stuff like that, spread the ball out, but run, running game as well, and spread the ball around. The quarterback is pretty good, finding some guys, trying to find an open space. So trying to throw off his timing and rhythm and, give some different looks at him. Defensively, they run a unique defense. And, they got an edge guy who's a pretty solid player, plays physical. So he will be disruptive if you allow him to, and, trying to drop back in the zones and force you into mistakes. And so at the end of the day, we got to take care of the ball. We have to execute our assignment, right? And we got to tackle and run to the ball on defense. It's not a complicated game. We overcomplicate the sport all the time. But when you go back and look at that team's good, well, they don't turn the ball over. They execute and move the ball forward, because the more first downs you get, the more opportunities you give yourself to score. And then defensively, it's, they play hard and they tackle. So we got to play hard, we got to tackle, and hopefully clean up some of our run gap fits, and so we'll be fine.
And we're happy to be joined by two young men that Coach Washington mentioned earlier in this show as he was commending the play of one Daquan Washington and then Fenric Grin. So, gentlemen, welcome. And I always forget to tell you, make sure your mic is a little closer to your mouth if you can, just so we can hear you loud and clear. Okay, so Fenric, you were – I think there was one game where you didn't start Is that like a couple weeks ago or something like that?
Yeah, Dale City.
Yeah, Dale City. Okay, and then you came back kind of with a vengeance after that. Was that not starting that game kind of a challenge for you?
Nah, they just seen what was fit.
Okay, but I remember last year you played a lot of H-back on offense, and now you're playing them pretty much exclusively on defense. Would that be correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you like that better? Do you like that you get a rest when you're on offense? Does that help you out?
Yeah, it helps a lot more.
And how has the game progressed for you as a linebacker this year compared to last year? Are you seeing things better? Is it slowed down for you? How would you say that you're doing this year compared to last year?
I got more of a chance just to see how different offenses move and play against a lot more players.
Okay. Was there like an article written about that? You playing linebacker? I don't know if it was the Midwest City Beacon or someone. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. And what was that about, basically? So people go look for you. If they just Google Fenric Wren, I think they'll find it because there's not too many people named Fenric Wren.
Yeah. Well, it was just basically explaining how hard I play and the effort I give and things of those natures.
Okay. Now, DQ, Daquan Washington, now you're playing some more on both sides of the ball. I don't remember you playing – were you playing a lot of defense last year?
Nah, I didn't play defense at all last year.
And, okay, so you guys are kind of flipping things there. You're now more playing more two ways, DQ, as they'll play you some at nose guard. And I like seeing you there. I mean, it seems like that's a position that's natural for you. What do you like about playing nose guard?
I just like the physicality of being on defense and getting the attempt to, stop plays.
Now, if you had to tell people what that means, if you could even explain, why do they call it nose guard?
I have no clue, honestly. Maybe because we're so close to the center.
And is that would you describe that as your job then? Like you have to push that center backwards, or how would you describe what you're supposed to be doing as a nose tackle or nose guard? I guess it can be called both, though. But go ahead.
In our defense specifically, at nose, you want to eat up a lot of blocks. So we have people like Finn that can go make plays in the backfield, and then still on a pass rush, gonna give your D ends and D tackles a chance to go one-on-one with the tackles and guards.
And do you feel winded after playing a series on defense? Is there a point where you need to rest?
I mean, yeah, but I love playing both sides, so I don't like to take too many breaks.
Okay, but when you take a break, usually it's on defense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because on offense you play right guard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you played other positions on the O-line, I believe, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is right guard where you like to be the most?
Yeah, it feels the most natural for me.
And is there much of a difference for what you guys do between playing right guard or left guard?
No, not really.
Okay, so but guard is what suits you.
Yep.
Okay, and it makes sense because you're a big guy. I know you may be the only guy I think that weighs over 300 pounds on the roster. Does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like you were born to play football with that build?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel I would agree with that. And you're just a junior, right?
Yes, sir.
I know you don't want to think much about next year, but have you thought any about how you want to, what or some things you might want to work on when the off season finally does arrive?
On offensively, I would like to work on being more aggressive with my run blocking and making sure those holes are big for our backs to get in.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter, and let's show the Carpenter cam because we got it set up again. We didn't have it last week, and who knows about next week when we're at Laud MacArthur. And it's nice that our kickoff sponsor blocks my view. I don't mind that at all. After all, our kickoff sponsor, I'm going to go there soon for the getting a haircut on the sides of my head, of course, not the top. And that's the Barbers Market in Midwest City, a family-friendly and full of great vibe atmosphere. They're here to serve the community and surrounding areas. They're located at 700 South Air Depot, Unit D in Midwest City. Come and experience greatness. It's the Barbers Market. All right, let's look at the district standings. So only one team is 2-0. That's Newcastle. They're looking really good right now. But, Bishop McGuinness, they had a bye week. That's why they're only 1-0. Same with Laud MacArthur. Those are the next two opponents for Midwest City. Those are the teams expected to finish 1, 2, and 3 in some order like that. We'll see if the Bombers can spoil it for the latter two teams. And, of course, you see Guyman there. Guyman is not going to get district wins or losses. So we'll see if Midwest City can avoid the cellar. At some point they're going to play Class and SAS. That actually will be 2 weeks from now. The last home game here at Midwest City, which, of course, means it is senior night. Let's take a closer look at Bishop McGuinness. And as you can see, their quality win was against Deer Creek back in week 0, and then they won the Battle of the Bishops. They played teams in the name Bishop in Tulsa, Dallas, and somewhere up in Kansas, and won all 3 games. So they have the regional Catholic school superiority, or whatever you want to call that, but they're off to a really good start. And then, of course, 2 weeks ago they beat Class and SAS easily as expected. So McGuinness, of course, lost this game last year to Midwest City at Bishop McGuinness High School. It was considered to be an upset. We'll see if this Bishop McGuinness team is more ready to go. As for Midwest City, well, we got some injuries to tell you about. So out right now is Valor Vaughn. Yes, he will not be playing quarterback. He will not be in pads today. Same goes for Caleb Stevens. They both got hurt in the last week. Caleb Stevens got hurt in the Newcastle game for sure. Kenyon Brown will miss his second straight game. He missed the game against Newcastle. And then finally, no Zonte Sanders. He is out as well for Midwest City. All 4 of those guys have started at different points in time. How will Midwest City do without these guys? What's important for the Bombers? So we're about to have coin toss for you. Let's quickly go to Tom Carpenter's Keys to the Game.
Keys to the Game brought to you by Bail Bonds by Tamara. Have you missed the ball on paying a ticket? Call Bail Bonds by Tamara at 405-200-5110. 15-plus years of serving our community. for the Fighting Irish, they don't need to be 5-0 overconfident, if you know what I'm talking about. They're 5-0. They don't know how to lose. It's one of those things we need to teach them. They got to pressure the Bomber quarterback, and I also combine this. I didn't realize we were going to have a quarterback that was going to be Lincoln King, number 2. They have to keep a spy on him. Wherever he goes, they need to cover it. And then for the Bombers, stop the dang penalties. The O-line needs to finish their blocking assignments. Defense needs to penetrate, start making some tackles in the backfield.
Okay, well, let's bring you this coin toss shot if we have it here.
You take care of your teammates, the knuckleheads that get on your nerves. Take care of them so they don't have to get on ours, okay? All right, and again, we're going to have fun, okay? All right, so you're going to make the call, McGuinness. You're going to tell me what it says, okay? So we got tails, heads,
check that.
Heads, tails. What you got?
Tails.
What'd he say?
He said tails.
What'd he say, Unc?
He said tails.
All right, here we go. What we got, fellas? We got heads. So Midwest City, you can kick, receive, or defer to the second half.
I would like to defer.
All right, sir. Which means you want the ball, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, which way you want to kick it?
I want to kick it that way.
All right, put your back right here for me, Midwest City. Put your back over there for me. All right, I'm going to go on this side. So we got Midwest City won the toss and deferred.
Midwest City won the
you
toss
guys are
and
received.
deferred.
Shake hands. Everybody come in, shake hands.
Vincent McGuinness will be receiving the ball.
Okay, so you saw that.
Good luck, fellas. Good luck. All right. Thank you, man.
Okay, so starting lineups now about first coin toss. The coin toss is brought to you by Louis at 6007 Southeast 15th Street. Louis, we're in your neighborhood. Mention you saw this on the Oklahoma Sports Network and received 10% off all purchases. We ate there today, in fact, and it, as usual, was awesome. And now starting lineups for you. Starting lineups are brought to you by JC Renovations, led by MSC graduate Carrie Ingram. For all your home renovation needs, call 405-693-2550. The starting lineups look like this. Lincoln King will be back at the quarterback position with Valor Vaughn's injury. Ryan Holloway is back from an injury. He'll be starting again, replacing Zoe Leverett, who also figures to be playing. The receivers now, we don't have an A-back listed. We have 3 wideouts listed: Lucius Brown, Josiah Brown, Davion Cochran. Tight end will be Fenric Rinn. The offensive line from left to right, by the way, Fenric Rinn replacing Ja'Cory Fletcher. I talked to Fenric Rinn. He kind of enjoyed not playing offense. Now he'll be playing offense, just because it gave him a rest for defense. The offensive line is Jaden Favors on the left side. Roderick Dixon back in the lineup. He had to miss the first half of last week's game. Dominique Cochran in the center. The right side, Daquan Washington, Dadrian Jones. Defensively, for this game, they'll be in a 3-3-5, at least to start out with. The defensive line, Jaden Favors is in for Zontae Sanders, Daquan Washington, the nose guard. Jaden Favors, one defensive end, the other defensive end. Dominique Cochran playing defense for one of the first times we've seen him do that. And for Dadrian Jones as a starter, but I'm sure we'll still see Day out there on defense. The linebackers are Brandon Greenhoward, Fenric Rinn, and Xavier Young. They're going to go back to a nickelback. That nickelback will be the quarterback, Lincoln King. And the secondary, the rest of the secondary, one cornerback, Tavion Thies-McGuire. What a track star he showed to be last week with a chase down tackle. The safeties, Richard Harris and Kayvon Curry. Davion Footer, the other quarterback. Let's see if we can, in a moment, get a good camera shot of Midwest City coming out. But again, that starting line was brought to you by JC Renovations. And we're still in the countdown to kickoff, brought to you by the Barbers Market in Midwest City.
It alone is the difference between winning, losing, and getting beat.
Hey, they don't put the they ripping it.
You have the Bomber legacy on your side. Live up to it.
Who's holding it right there? Yeah. Right, why do they have it so low? Girl, shut up. Man, every team.
Here they come. Got the hype going with the music, and now here they come again. A little bit injury-stricken, but we'll see what they can do in spite of that. Real quick, a couple more sponsors to pass your way. You know, it is football after all. One of them is our first quarter sponsor. This time it's going to be Whataburger. We're going to have Whataburger as our first quarter sponsor. They're in Midwest City off of 15th. After this game, go there. Say you're with Midwest City. Say the mascot sent you. I still have that in type. That's actually What a Guy. What a Guy's the mascot. And you buy one item, you will get a free order of medium French fries. That's the Whataburger on 15th Street. Our kickoff sponsor is Patrick Doobie Farmers Insurance. Family owned and operated since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call, 405-733-7671. All right, we hope to have a good clock camera for you. This is actually the second of the Carpenter cameras. It's good right now. We'll adjust it as needed. But Tom Carpenter has taken charge of that camera this year. It was great, and it's great to have it back. We didn't have it much 2 years ago. We didn't have it at all last year. Tom, Midwest City will be on defense first. I always like that. I like being on defense first. And, of course, you saw that we're going back to a nickelback package. 3 defensive ends, 3 linemen.
And it just looks like we're trying to get the speed rush going, which is what we need. We haven't had anybody penetrate in the backfield. It's one thing I talked about in the keys of the game. We've got to get in the backfield and knock people down.
It's going to start with a good kickoff, too.
And my man's going out there. I see him now. Dominic Cochran.
Junior Harris is one of the return men. One thing about Dominic, he's not there to tackle anybody, so you need to have a good kickoff. The other return man for Bishop McGuinness is number 23, DeAndre Bruton. I think those are names you're going to see a lot on offense.
Yeah, I noticed they had a few guys going both ways, too. I hope that wears them down a little bit, but we're going to have some guys going both ways also.
All right, here is Dominique Cochran's kickoff. Patrick Doobie kickoff and bombs away. This will be returned by Bruton. Bruton looks to reverse, and he's going to get a good return, but eventually, he got
him down.
No, they had trouble bringing him down, and they gave up a good return, Tom, and not the start you were wanting as Bishop McGuinness will take over at midfield.
Yeah, that was they didn't wrap him up. The first contact, they should have wrapped him up.
Yeah, look, and they'll see how this affects. If Midwest City can have another kickoff, you hope they will, but when they get shut out, they only get one kickoff for the game, and that's to start whichever half they kick off on. So hopefully Midwest City will get a kickoff again, and we'll see what they do. If they kick it to a different side of the field or maybe even kick it out of bounds. But here comes the Irish. Gage Chance, the starting quarterback for him. He puts a man in motion. Handoff left side. There's Bruton, and Bruton just so much space on that outside, Tom. We've been talking about that outside run. Just they don't get there enough. They're not getting there fast enough, and it's another first down run for the Midwest City opponent. This time Bishop McGuinness. They're going to have a 1st and 10. They're going to be in Midwest City territory. Hand it off again, slow down, and again, Midwest City's better up the middle. There's just no question. They got more guys ready to pursue up the middle. Lincoln King was the first guy, and then Daquan Washington, and that leads to no gain there.
Yeah, that's what we got to have. Washington is a load to get by, and he can knock you down, and he did on that, stop that running back.
Yeah, but also Lincoln got there before him.
Right.
That's just great to see. Lincoln King is definitely one of their best defensive players, and he's got such a responsibility on offense too. Fake the handoff. He's about to get hit, and the pass is low.
Incomplete. He called it incomplete.
Call it incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and almost 10. That's what you want from Midwest City. We'll call it 3rd and 10, maybe a little bit less.
Where are you going? Maybe it was complete.
Never mind. Then Braden Split was the receiver.
I'd like to see the instant replay on that. No, we can't watch the instant replay now.
Well, that's big for McGuinness. Definitely a better 3rd down situation for him.
Sure looked like he trapped.
They want to draw him off sides. Handoff, and it's going to be a 1st down for Bishop McGuinness, and that's big part of that's because of the catch. tough part about it is Midwest City had good pass pressure on that. They just got there a hair late. Talking about the second down play, and then, again, a good run defensive play for Midwest City, but they can't build on that. And Bishop McGuinness has a first down inside the Bomber 30-yard line. Call it the 29. They shift several to the left side. We're talking quads to the left for Chance. Drops back to pass. Screen up the middle to number 11, and he's going to have a first down inside the red zone. That being Aiden Monagold. Red zone time for Bishop McGuinness. Midwest City will bring in Chris Crawford, a name we haven't called much, but a sophomore. Not the biggest guy. Handoff. And the Bombers limit the damage. Crawford is one of the Bombers who get there, along with Curry. So may have been Monagold on the handoff, number 11. We don't have him on our depth chart, but second down for Bishop McGuinness. They split a man to the left. Fake the handoff to Bruton. The short throw, the pass is caught. Tavion Thies-McGuire with the defense. On the catch is Braden Split. That's going to make it third down inside the 10. It's third and about 3. Again, McGuinness trying to draw him off sides, does not. It's Bruton left side, and Bruton shifts it back, shifts it now to the left side. He's untouched until he gets to the end zone. But there's a flag on the field, Tom, even though there's a flag, and that's going to be against McGuinness, I'm sure. You just hate to see how easy that is.
They got some big guys up front, but we got some guys that are pretty strong, pretty quick. Holding, good call.
This is big, though, because it's going to make it third and long. Bombers are a better team in pass defense, even though they got burned a couple of times against Newcastle, especially when they're in their nickel package. But they need a pass rush, too.
Number 20 comes in for McGuinness. That's Malachi Darby. That name sounds familiar. Mylan Darby with the class of 98.
Chance to throw. He's got room to run. Now jump pass.
Got it.
And it's caught for a touchdown in a crowd. The catch by number 7, Hudson Aiken. Another third and long. We had too much time, Tom. It starts with that.
Yep.
And then he had space. He could have run the ball if he wanted to. But it was 3rd and 12, so the quarterback Chance wisely threw it. We got the PAT coming up, and it was caught in the back of the end zone by Hudson Aiken. Here's the extra point for McGuinness.
Got a good leg.
That's number 24 Robert Lair, who makes the kick, and the Irish strike first. It's 7-0. McGuinness leads the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's another Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance kickoff. They are a local-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671. Scan that QR code for a free quote. It's for you. It's free to use. For McGuinness, Lair should be the kickoff guy. He kicks it short. And it's fair caught, so no return. Interesting there. So Midwest will take over at the 28-yard line. All right, Tom?
That was an 8-play, 50-yard drive with a chance to Aiken touchdown pass of about 18 yards. Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake, and that will get you 10% off all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Senior discounts. Yay. Free Thanksgiving dinner and Thanksgiving Day.
Lincoln King hands it off to Holloway. Holloway will be met by several Irish. Gets a little bit there.
Drug the crowd with him. Good run.
One of the tacklers for McGuinness is number 45. That's Waite Swanson. That's Waite with a T. Also Hudson Aiken and Jax Carter. And it'll be second down for Midwest City. And Lincoln King is the quarterback. Valor Vaughn is injured. King, pocket pass, throws it, gets a first down. That's Brown, who gets it to past the 40. That's Lucius Brown, by the way. Of course, there's two Browns who play wide receiver for Midwest City. Josiah Brown the other. Swanson with the tackle. We got the triple elite replay for that. We'll get the next one. By the way, Tom, you mentioned the pancake, the key word for Madison's. Did you ever get pancaked as a defensive lineman?
I did in college.
Okay.
And it was a guy that'd gone to Del City, and I'm out in there. He's playing for Arizona State.
Wow.
And I'm playing for Eastern Arizona. I was a fighting Gila monster.
Lincoln King doing a lot of scrambling. He's not going to get a whole lot of yards, but we'll get some.
He did.
That's actually a good first down run.
6 or 7 at least.
Yeah. We'll see that on our Triple Elite screen printing instant replay. Triple Elite screen printing. Find world-class design and hot new styles at Triple Elite. Well, Tom, I don't know if McGuinness prepared more for Valor Vaughn. If he got hurt in the Newcastle game, we didn't see it. You know, he got replaced when you normally expect a quarterback to get replaced in a game that's a big blowout. So I don't know if McGuinness prepared more for Vaughn or Lincoln King, but it's a different deal with Lincoln, and it's not because he's a lefty. He pitched it with his left hand there to Ryan Holloway. Holloway makes one man miss. Holloway, good hard run there.
About a yard short.
He'll gain a little bit. Not bad for the play because it was second and short.
Yeah, that looked ugly.
It's 3rd and 1 now.
Putting a different package in. Got 5 guys coming in.
I mean, Tom, what do you do here? You run it twice, up the middle, maybe?
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
they got some big boys up front, but
running back is Zoe Leverett, by the way, now on this 3rd and short. King to keep it. Oh, he stumbled, and several Irish guys were there. And King will get what he can, but he loses yardage. Tom, that's just they knew it was coming, McGuinness did, and they were ready for it. I mean, they acted like they knew it was coming.
Him stumbling didn't help at all because he could have got to the corner at least and made that yard, but he stumbled.
Lost about 3 on the play. This is when you would have liked an RPO option, but it's not easy for him to do if he's rolling right.
Right.
And King will not be punting. This would be an interesting place to go for it on a fake punt, but it's Dominic Cochran punting.
Oh.
Almost had that blocked.
Almost hit him, too.
Not a bad kick considering, and it takes a bomber roll, becomes a great kick as it goes inside. Well, it looked like it went inside 10. It'll be marked, it looks like, at the 11. So this is one thing that Midwest City did successfully here. They flipped the field because the field position has been so against Midwest City on the defensive side this year. Now we've seen a long scoring drive for an opponent. That was Southeast 2 weeks ago on a long drive that resulted in the field goal. But if the field position was any worse for the defense, that drive probably would have resulted in the touchdown. Bombers just hope to get another third and long situation, and this time hold. But this is a tough offensive line for them to get a pass rush, and they did once. Chance. Handoff. This is Bruton. Now he's going to the left side, and he gets a big run. He's still going. Stiff arm before he finally gets tackled past the 35-yard line by Green Howard. I almost want to call him Greenwater. But I'm surprised they're not giving it to Bruton more often. He's a brute force. He's had 2 long runs now. One was about 12 yards. This one, 24 yards.
And he's 5'7", 165, and he doesn't look very big at all, but he can sure scoot through that hole.
He'll get it again, left side. And Bombers limit the damage there, but that's still a good first down run. He gets about 4 to the 39-yard line.
We got a player down.
I think that's Daquan, too. Or it's Dominique Cochran, anyway. Either way.
It's Dominique. It's not good.
Who hasn't played much defense this year. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. Good to see Dominique Cochran walk off on his own power, but walk off with a limp. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him much on defense. The question is, will he play on offense? Because he's the starting center, and you normally don't replace the starting center.
Right.
Even in blowouts, you don't replace the starting center. But he will be going to the bench to get looked at by a trainer. There's a 4-yard gain for McGuinness. So they have 2nd and 6. Empty backfield for Chance. He's going to keep it on, and
still gain.
Still got something. Yeah, he made a guy miss. Fenric Wren, who we kind of featured in the pregame, got there first. He did limit the damage. Of course, you want him to make that tackle clean, but so here's a 3rd down where McGuinness probably would not go for it if you could stop him. But they could run it. It's short enough for them to run, so we'll see if they do that again. Trying to draw off sides, and this time they did. He's been doing that the whole game. Has chance. I mean, I say whole game. This is only their 2nd drive, but you think you'd know better. Of course, that may have been a replacement for Dominique. Jaden Favors, who plays on the offensive line as well, I believe, was the guilty party. And that's a 1st down for Bishop McGuinness.
Yeah, you just can't have that. That's that discipline thing. You got to watch the ball.
You just have to know it's coming. You have to be like, he's going to do this. He's going to throw on 1st and 10. Pass is caught.
Strip him.
And again, the 1st down after the catch, that's number 10 or 20. That's Darby then, Malachi Darby. Sorry? We'll get this right, guys. It's 15, Luke Strickland. Several Bombers on the tackle, like you may have heard in the background there. Kent Hildenbrand, the PA announcer here. He does a great job. They fake the handoff. Throwing the ball down the field. Pass is caught inside the 10, inside the 5. It's going to be a touchdown for McGuinness, and that is number 10. Pittman, Nick Pittman. And, Tom, this is a good pass-blocking offensive line. That's making it tough on the Bombers here.
Yes, they are.
So now the secondary is kind of It has a tougher job for them now, and they've had 2 bad plays at least. With an extra point coming, it's 13-0. McGuinness leads Midwest City. Robert Lair on to kick. And this kick is good. It's 14-0 Irish over the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Once again, the kickoff brought to you by Patrick Doobie Farmers Insurance's kickoff coming up. The local-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or call them at 405-733-7671. Unfortunately, the field position advantage the Moosey's defense had, it did not last. Tom will talk more about how far McGuinness drove here in a moment, as they have now made it 14-0. Again, they're going to kick it a little short. Moosey needs to return these, and they will try to return this one. Not very far. Lincoln King, and of course that's the tough part. You got your quarterback doing that, but he's a jack of all trades, Lincoln. All right, Tom.
That was an 89-yard drive, 5 plays with a chance to Pittman 43-yard touchdown pass. Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake, and that will get you 10% off all purchases located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Seniors discount. A free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay, so who will be snapping for Midwest City? It's going to be Dadrian Jones, which means they need someone at left tackles who came in late. I believe that's Roderick Dixon. And now we got flags, and that's part of the problem, Tom, is getting the offensive line in order with Dominique Cochran's injury. I think I saw Dominic sprinting, though, on the sideline, so I mean, may be able to come back.
That's going to be a good start.
But unfortunately for this drive, Bombers are going to start a little behind here. It's now 1st and 15. So penalties have hurt Midwest City. One penalty against McGuinness did not hurt him. Zoe Leverett, he's able to bounce to the outside here. Nice hurdle. He gets every bit of yardage he can, which isn't much.
He actually lost a yard.
Yeah.
All that traveling he did, and Lincoln King actually got out front after handing off to him. They're big
Eventually,
boys.
tackled by Ford Zelinka.
He's a big boy, too. He's 6 foot, 265, and he is getting in the backfield.
So it's 2nd and way long now for Midwest City. King. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. I think Dominique Cochran's back in. So that's a good sign for Midwest City. Kind of resets their offensive line. But 3rd and long. King dumps it off for a screenplay. That's just well defended as Davion Cochran had no chance there. Good read by number 6 for Bishop McGuinness. That is Marcellus Tyner. And it'll be a 3 and out for Midwest City. Question is, will Dominique here, and he will. And so he recovered from that injury, at least enough to play pretty quickly, which is good.
Good snap. Good kick.
He had a good punt earlier. This punt's solid. It's muffed. Can Bombers fall on it?
Nope.
I think they own this is where, Midwest City probably couldn't have got there in time, but you'd like them. They really could use a recovered fumble. They did have one against Del City, but Nick Pittman was able to fall on his muff. And here comes the third drive for McGuinness.
Starting at the 45. Their own 45 and getting 55 yards. Come on, guys. Let's not. Don't give them an inch.
Both drives ended in touch. There's third down plays. One was a 3rd and 12 play where just couldn't defend the end zone well enough. That was the first touchdown for McGuinness,
Right.
And then the second drive, offsides on 3rd and 4. Who knows what would have happened if they avoided that offsides? But that was just a killer. Chance fakes 2 handoffs, goes deep again, has a man, but overthrows him.
That was pretty good coverage too.
Brody Parks, the intended receiver. Was that missed the number in coverage? Was that Kayvon Curry?
28.
28. Okay, maybe I didn't miss it. We haven't called his name before. It's a freshman.
McPherson. I like his coverage.
Novante McPherson, he's listed as only 5'2", but he can run, I'm sure. Handoff here.
Get him, wrap him up.
And again, they're just having all kinds of problems bringing down DeAndre Bruton, number 23. But they do eventually bring him down, but it's going to be 3rd and short. He was not on the he wasn't the starting running back, but he looks like he should be. This will be a heavy package for McGuinness. A keeper by chance, and he just bowls his way for a first down. Talk about pancakes, Tom.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 for Bishop McGuinness. They'll be at the Midwest City 41. Again, Gates Chance, number 5, out of the shotgun. And again, he's going to throw on 1st down. He throws it short. Pass is caught. There's going to be some yak. Fenric Wren will bring out the receiver for McGuinness.
Good form tackle. I like it.
That's Hudson Aiken who got the catch. Got about 6 yards on the play. We got 2nd and 4 coming up.
26 seconds left. Maybe they'll.
Bombers just have not been getting stops against some of the better teams they played. Can they get one here? They're going to hand off. This time it's read very well by Midwest City. Their defensive line was up for the challenge. And let's give credit to the guy that got offsides earlier. Jaden Favors made the play there.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
So when we come back to the second quarter, it'll be 3rd and 4. As Bishop McGuinness is looking for a 3-touchdown lead over Midwest City. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Second quarter action here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy. More on them coming up, but right now it would just be a victory for this Midwest City defense if they can somehow force a fourth down. Last time Bishop McGuinness was in the situation, third and about 5, they got an offsides. Can Midwest City avoid that here? They throw it short to number 3, and he will not get the first down. Ja'Cory Fletcher with a tackle there. Let's see if we can get down the 888 screen printing replay. Number 3 is John Luke you know it's a hard one. Clorberdance.
Yeah.
John Luke Clorberdance.
Clobberdance. I was like you. I should have asked the coach when he was running up the stairs.
They avoid the offsides. They're going to go for it on fourth down, and they will not get it. And the Bombers get a stop. Davion Cochran, Johnny on the spot there. Let's see that again, our 888 screen printing replay. Tackling Malachi Darby. And, Tom, they need to build on this, but, you know, that didn't happen at all against Newcastle. It happens here.
Well, I guess somebody's just going to have to get mad and
absolutely
get in there and play because –
and we saw that. Fletcher on the third down play, Cochran on the fourth down play. And there's a defensive series that they can hang their hat on, and hopefully we got an offensive series coming up. It does look like Dominique Cochran is back at center. So the offensive line is what you would expect it to be. Lincoln King rolls right. Now he fires down the middle, has a man, and it goes through the hands of the aforementioned Davion Cochran. Now, Tom, that was not easy.
No,
there was a defender there that probably got in his way, that being Hudson Aiken. Yes, you got to catch it, but I wouldn't call that some easy drop, you know.
No. But I think he –
which we've seen some of those before. And, again, you got a sophomore who's not played a lot of varsity football, if any, before this year. And Davion Cochran, before his career's over, he's going to catch a lot of those. 2nd and 10, and that's a case as they throw it to Sutton there that Lincoln King just probably needs to get set. You know, it looked like he rushed that pass, Tom.
Right.
We'll lead to 3rd and 10. It's a beautiful throw by Lincoln, too. Not that throw. That throw was not his best, but a good throw on first down. Second down throw, not so much. He's got trips to his right. Looks like he's rolling right now. He goes deep again. Contact, no flag.
That was horrible.
And Aiden Sutton is hurt.
Should have called the flag on that. I don't know.
Oh, I hate this. This really stinks because it's another basketball player hurt. I shouldn't chuckle, but I think the first 3 that got hurt are going to be back. One of them already is, Ryan Holloway. But Aiden Sutton, it didn't look good the way he went down.
No, and there was contact and there was no flag. And that's
it's weird that this goes with a little bit of the quarter sponsor. I don't know where they would go for physical therapy, talking about the Bomber players, but a good place to look at is Valor Physical Therapy. If you're looking for top-notch physical therapy service, look no further than Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. In addition to traditional rehabilitation, their dedicated team offers a range of specialized services, including preventive screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. The address is 7005 Southeast 15th Street, Suite 200. That's Valor Physical Therapy, our second quarter sponsor. We're going to take a quick break on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And Aiden Sutton, the injured Bomber player. Dominique Cochran was the first Bomber player to be down for a bit. He came back. But Aiden Sutton, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be 4th and 10. And Aiden plays linebacker and receiver. I had a chance to interview him a few weeks ago. Really enjoyed that. And just definitely his left leg. I'm not speculating by saying that. Hopefully it's not going to be something that's too bad.
Right.
But that's the 5th player that would be out for Midwest City, as they have no Valor Vaughn.
Oh,
boy,
nice.
McGuinness almost blocked that. It does take a Bomber roll on the Dominique Cochran kick.
Didn't go as far, but hey, it was a great kick just to get that.
Yeah, they're getting too close, so that's something they got to work on. Richard Harris eventually downs the ball. It's still in Irish territory, but not by much here. So also down for Midwest City is Kenyon Brown. Zonte Sanders out as well. And Caleb Stevens. So we expect all those guys back, and hopefully Aiden Sutton will be back soon as well. But it's not good at the moment. Chance fakes the handoff, rolls to his right.
Threw it away.
Threw it away, incomplete. Yeah, I'm surprised, Tom. Maybe it's because of the way Midwest City's setting up on defense that we're not seeing a heavy dose of Bruton.
But Fenric Wren really started to put some pressure on him. He knew he was in trouble because Fenric was bearing down on him.
So 2nd and 10. Now they hand it off to Bruton. And Bruton's going to get a first down and see if Aiden's tackled by Hayden Parent. Eventually gets brought down by Chris Crawford, but not before he gets a first down. Again, I don't know why they don't do that every play.
It's like a 25-yard run, at least.
Handoff Bruton. This time the Bombers pursue him well. They just got to be consistent with that. Hayden Parent, Richard Harris, Davion Cochran, Fenric Wren.
Good Bomber tackling right there. Had at least 3 guys that were
Roderick
right there.
Dixon missed him.
Get some more pressure on him right here.
2nd and long. Now Bishop McGuinness will switch, or shift, I should say. 4 on the right. Quads on the right for Chance, and he looks that way.
Close.
Fires it deep, and it is caught for an Irish touchdown. That's number 4, Braden Split.
39-yard pass.
And Tom, I don't know if that's busted coverage, but although there may be a flag.
Holding. I like it.
You just need 1 flag against McGuinness to take that off. I think that's the official call.
Yay.
Now, it was a catch that's going to get called back, thankfully, for Midwest City. I don't know what the secondary will be told about that play. You just got to go get that ball, at least get a hand on it. But this is going to knock them way back. So McGuinness has the ball now at the Midwest City 48. They have to get to the 25. That's 23 yards. 2nd and 23. You can perhaps hear a Bomber fan yell, "Nobody behind you."
Yeah,
and
Davion Cochran needs to take light of that advice.
They're going to hand it off, and well defended
Nice
there.
hit.
Bombers not taken by surprise. Ja'Cory Fletcher, who's not starting on either side of the ball, Tom, which I thought, I don't want to speculate why that is because he's healthy. He usually does start. There may have been some type of disciplinary reasons with that, or maybe other players are just playing well, but he's made some plays on defense this game, so he's handled not starting very well. That's the point I'm trying to make. Well, and this will be 3rd and long. It's no gain there, so 3rd and 23.
I'm just glad he was there this play. Another one get that.
Chance, under some duress, fires it short of the first down, incomplete anyway.
They get him under pressure. He can't do anything.
Funny how that works, right?
Yep.
Avoid being pancaked, and you can go get that quarterback, and you can make things happen.
Corey was after him again. Fletcher was right on him, bringing the heat. What we've got to have.
And just look now, Southeast was a little different, but in some of the games against the really good teams, the Newcastles, Dell Cities, Carl Alberts, even Piedmonts, I can't think of too many times the Bombers got 2 stops in a row, but they have here. Chance punts for Bishop McGuinness, so their quarterback punts, and he punted a dandy there. Thankfully, it goes in the end zone. So it'll be a touchback, and Midwest City will take over at their 20. So the Bombers, again, with some adversity, they've had some bad third down defense on a couple plays. One of them was an offsides on 3rd and less than 5. Their defense is starting to make some things happen. They look live, even though they got some players out, and Aiden Sutton, who's also one of their best linebackers, got hurt on offense.
We need to put a drive together. Now's the time.
I can tell you Aiden's got an ice wrapped around his knee, and we hope it works. Hopefully he is free from pain as much as he can be. Trips to the right for Lincoln King. It's a handoff to Holloway. Holloway gets past the 30.
Good run.
Good run for Ryan Holloway. So we'll see that again in our 888 screen printing instant replay. 888 find world-class design and hot new styles. Hudson Aiken with the tackle, or the usher out of bounds, more or less, for Bishop McGuinness. That was more than I thought. That was almost 9 yards. That was 9 yards. That's 2nd and 1. All right, now you can now throw it deep.
Yep.
It's Holloway. He needs to go forward here. He tries, but looks like he's going to lose yardage. Well, he really wanted that first down on that play.
Yeah.
Andrew Harris is the tackler.
He got a step. I don't think he lost much on that. Maybe a step. But we need to get something going here. We need to get this drive going, guys. Now's the time.
It feels so important. You almost would think about going for it if you don't get it, but I don't expect that.
No.
Not this deep, but
not this early.
3rd and 2.
3rd quarter, 4th quarter, yeah, for sure.
King just had nowhere to go. Just nowhere to go in the middle. The middle's just too closed right now. And you go from 2nd and 1 to 4th down and about 5. And that kind of shows that, the blocking right now is not in Midwest City's favor. Tom, it's just me freewheeling here, but I would get Lincoln to the outside almost every play.
Right.
That's just demoralizing. But again, it's just stringing good plays together. Oh, they're going to go for it. They may quick kick it. Lincoln King might punt. Try to draw him off sides.
Yeah, that's what he's going to try to do.
Yeah, probably that's what's happening. Is Midwest City will call it timeout. Their first timeout of the game, and we'll take a quick break right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So Bombers were trying to draw McGuinness off sides there on a 4th and about 4. In Midwest City territory, Still the first half. The Middle City defense has been playing well, so you would not normally see a team going for first down unless they just really love to gamble. And sure enough, Dominique Cochran will come out now. But the other problem, Tom, is McGuinness has gotten close to a couple of his punts.
Right. They got their speed rushers in there. All those guys look like basketball players, tall and slim.
No, you're going to fake it. It's a throw, but he got his. He threw it, and it's incomplete.
Should have been a flag down here.
Zoe Leverett was the intended receiver, but they just couldn't complete it. Cochran, looked like Tommy may have gotten hit while he threw it.
Well, I just thought that receiver down here next to the sideline was getting pushed out of bounds when the ball was in the air.
Yeah, and Zoe Leverett will come in and play defense. He's primarily a running back, but he'll be out on defense here, and that may have part to do with because Aiden Sutton is injured, and I don't want to speculate he's out for the whole game because I thought Lincoln King was out for the whole game against Southeast at about this time, and I was wrong. He came back in the second half. But now Bishop McGuinness will get it with great field position. Now we have a dead ball penalty here. That's usually against the offense.
It may be in the shift thing, illegal shift. Yeah, they're walking back.
See Coach Wall out there, Tom. He's still coaching his butt off to that defensive line.
He's always coaching. He's always teaching. I love Coach Wall.
So a penalty against McGuinness, and it'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 15, I'm sorry. This is Bruton, and Bruton will have another big gain to the outside. Not quite a first down, but Davion Cochran helped usher him out of bounds, but it's going to bring up 2nd and short. Again, I don't know why they just don't do that every play. Middle City has had no answer for Bruton so far. DeAndre Bruton, only a junior too. No idea if these teams will play next year, but I'm kind of hoping they don't. Bruton with a handoff here. This time the play took some time to develop, and Bombers defended it well. They will force a 3rd down. Fenric Wren, who's I don't know if this is true for sure, Tom, because we don't really keep track of stats, but he has to lead the team in tackling.
Yes.
Tackles for the year. I think that's safe to say.
He's my early choice for player of the game.
That would be cool.
He's got to pick up the pace and get the guys going. That's the whole thing. We get the team to go with him.
Heavy package for McGuinness.
Direct snap. He's short.
And Lincoln King with a tackle. I think it's enough for the 1st down. It wasn't easy, though.
We're under 6 minutes till the half. See if we can hold them out. At least hold them to a field goal, maybe. I think their kicker is a pretty good kicker.
They're not moving the chains. Now they are. It's like I had to wait for me to say it. They did not get it.
No, he marked him short.
4th and 1. I think they have a capable kicker here, but they also have a good heavy package. They snap it quickly, and Chance just charges his way past the 20, so that's going to be a 1st down. Well, at least, the Bomber defense in a tough spot there because of them going for it on 4th down, not getting it. And they made McGuinness earn that 1st down.
What was the key word of the week?
Pancake.
We had a few got pancaked in there.
Yeah, that heavy package for McGuinness is tough. They got a good offensive line, and the Bombers just got to fight and claw for everything they can get. They fake the handoff to Bruton. Toss over the middle. And open and scoring.
Flag on the play.
But
no, he didn't score. There's a flag on the play, though, and I don't know
Okay, so we have another touchdown by McGuinness that will be called back. Or
yeah, it's
I thought he caught it. He didn't catch it. It doesn't matter.
No, it's against Midwest City, though, I think.
It was an incomplete pass, yeah. Okay, well, that's good that wasn't caught then because that would have been a declined penalty. That toss was to John Luke Cloberdance. Not Cloverdance, Cloberdance. But this holding penalty should lead to a few yards gained for McGuinness and a 1st down. or whether you redo first down or not, but I think it's a fresh set of downs.
Half the distance.
No, you'd rather just be 1st and 10 than they move the change, but it's 1st and 5 on the holding penalty. Bruton.
They were holding. Come on.
And now Bombers defense is starting to key on him better. Fenric Wren helped on that one. Jaden Favors was there as well, and he's starting to make up for that offsides penalty and then some.
My 4 favorite words, loss on the play. Good defense, Bombers.
So Bruton in the backfield with Chance. Chance the snap, fakes the throw, throws it way short there. Yeah, it wasn't accurate or online either.
Had more pressure on him, though. That helped.
Okay, that's John Luke Cloberdance. Another Cloberdance. They must be related.
You think?
Was there 2? I thought there was 2. Anyway, 3rd down. Quads to the right. Chance rolls that way. Fires that short.
Another bad pass.
13, Brody Parks, the intended receiver. So we may have called number 12 for McGuinness Cloberdance. It's actually Andrew Harris.
See,
but they also have a number 3, John Luke Cloberdance, and they've both been involved in the passing game. I'm
60.
surprised. I thought McGuinness could kick a field goal from here. But now we got timeout.
I don't know why we did that, but.
Well, I think it's a good use of a timeout here. It's the first half, so we'll take a break. 4th down coming up on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The Bomber defense has been a lot better after the last touchdown drive, but they've been put in a tough spot here. Partly because of a penalty on them. It's a 4th and 5. Will McGuinness go for it? They will. They will pass. And this one's converted. Just past the first down marker. Catch there by Braden Split. And the chains will be going. Actually, the Chains can stop what they're doing now because it's 1st and goal.
That's good for a first down for the Irish. 1st and goal.
And that defensive holding penalty kind of loomed large on that conversion there because I guess they actually had a 1st and 5 and then 3 straight plays of nothing before they finally convert there. Chance to pass again, and he got it. Caught for a touchdown on the sideline there. Once again, it's Braden Split, and McGuinness now goes up 20-0. Robert Laird for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Good kick. They could have easily kicked the field goal on 4th down. I think they would have made it, but it worked for them. Talking about McGuinness for going for it, they ended up getting a touchdown instead, so they're even better for it. They're up 21-0 right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's another Patrick Doobie Farmers Insurance kickoff, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671.
Watch out for an onside kick. If they did any scouting on us, this would be a good time for them to do one.
Kick again is short. This should be returned.
Throw a block.
Shifting to the right side there. And that's number 16, Takeem Kemp, who's a backup quarterback. Didn't look like he was used to that, but he does get something there. All right, Tom?
That was a 9-play, 69-yard drive. Chance to split 4-yard pass. Extra point was good. Irish lead 21-0. Drive summary brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake, and that will get you 10% off all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street, Del City, between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open to 7 to 9 p.m. I can finish that. And 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Senior discounts, which I like. And free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, you're thinking about bringing a group there, or you already did, to Madison?
I actually we were working on a reunion for our 50th reunion coming up next fall, and we had our first meeting there. They have a great meeting room, huge meeting room.
King fires. That pass is caught. It's a good first down play for Midwest City.
Well, we needed. Get it going.
Get it going. That's another catch for Lucius Brown. He is the only other catch kind of down the field there. 2nd and 2. Now, Midwest City's last drive, they had a 2nd and 1, and they went backwards for 3 plays, and Bishop McGuinness took over on downs. Time is running down as well.
Yep.
King.
There he goes. He's open.
Gets rid of it. Pass is caught.
Get the first down.
Getting out of bounds there, that's number 80, Jaffiah Cryer.
I think they gave him the forward progress. Yeah, they gave it to
Bombers have not had many first downs, but they get one there, and the clock is stopped at 3:02. So that really the time's not a huge deal.
Start back up, though.
Yeah, well, you want to make sure that whether you score or not, that's it. There's no more action for McGuinness on offense this half. Midwest City will have the ball to start the third quarter. King lofts it up, has Cochran, and this one is caught. Davion Cochran with the catch. Great throw by Lincoln King. That gets out to the 25-yard line of McGuinness. Let's show you again on the triple lead screen printing instant replay. Braden split in coverage. Split has burned some Midwest City defenders on offense, so he gets burned on that play.
They had good blocking up front. That's what we got to have. Let's put 2 plays together, guys, right here. Put 2 together.
First down for Midwest City. They got Holloway in the backfield. Holloway the handoff. Not much, but he gets close to the 24-yard line. Darby on the tackle. He's got Bomber DNA, but he's on the Irish. So tough to see that, but that's how it works. 2nd down for Lincoln King and the Bombers. He's going to throw again.
That's interference.
And he's looking for Josiah Brown. May have been pass interference, but it wasn't catchable.
Still.
Well, I think Brown needed to run a little bit sooner, or at least sprint more. He's going to come off now, and he will get talked to by the coach. So he did something wrong there, and that's Coach Washington giving him some instructions.
Yeah, that's what we called it.
Yeah. Twins to both sides for King. King out. I don't know what he's doing there. He just wasn't aware of the pressure like he normally is, and he gets sacked for a loss.
Well, that one guy came in
That's
untouched.
Marcellus Tyner.
Yeah, he came in untouched.
And now we'll see McGuinness take their first time out. As we're down to a minute 30 to go. We'll take another break right here. It's Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. See the field cam going there. It's 4th down and about 13 for Midwest City. We got a minute 30 to go in the second quarter. So many reasons you want to convert this if you're Midwest City. One is to run more clock. Or Bishop McGuinness will have the ball and have plenty of time to go down the field and score again. King to throw. Needs to get rid of it. And, he just got tripped up by number 6.
No, they're calling him down. That's a bad call.
It's a difference of a few yards there. Marcellus Tyner again. It's the feeling, Tom, is Lincoln's got to get out of the pocket somehow. He's definitely fast enough.
Well, they're not blocking that far side. Once again, there was 2 guys and 1 guy to block them. Somebody in the backfield needs to stay back there and block. Pick him up, pick those rushers up, because he didn't have any time.
So that was a big loss on the play. So now McGuinness gets the ball back, showing why they called that timeout after they get the sack on 3rd down. And now McGuinness has plenty of time to move the ball downfield. And a minute 16, 2 timeouts.
Get set. We weren't even set. It's a reverse.
They reverse it, and there's plenty of open field for the Irish. And they're going to get inside the red zone or close to it. That's Pittman. I think has a touchdown already. And as you said, Tom, they weren't really set. And now McGuinness trying to score again here. They don't have to worry about the clock now after that big play.
They're not winding the clock. There we go.
See how much it matters. Handoff, it's Bruton, and Bruton with the head of steam. And he'll get a first down. Tavian Thies-McGuire with the tackle. I think now McGuinness will call it timeout.
We got injury.
Official timeout.
It's Thies-McGuire.
He limps off the field pretty quickly. He's hurt, but doesn't look like it's that bad.
It still stopped the clock.
You still like to see that. I don't want to see anyone injured from McGuinness, but all the injuries have been Midwest City.
That was Midwest City.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. We wanted to share, have equal amount.
No, I don't want any, but just like no, hurt. Please, no one else. They have enough injuries besides everything else going on, and it helps to stop the clock for McGuinness, who now has a 1st and goal at the 7. So I'd say Bruton's very much a threat here, and he will get the ball, and he bounced. He gets to the outside, and he scores.
I hadn't seen him signal it yet, did they?
He definitely crossed.
Yeah, I never saw him put their arms up.
No.
Oh, there he goes.
We know what happened. And it's
White Hat got it.
It's 27-0. McGuinness leading Midwest City. So the Irish do get 2 touchdowns in the first and now 2 touchdowns in the second after a couple of good defensive stanzas by Midwest City. Extra point is good. So good place kicking by Robert Lair so far, and it's 28-0 Bishop McGuinness over Midwest City on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Another Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance kickoff coming your way. A local family-owned agency since 1978. Now, you see the QR code on the screen. Please scan it. Let them know you support them supporting Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You get a free quote that way. You can also call them at 405-733-7671. And here is that kickoff. Again, not kicking it too long. And I believe it's fair caught at the 25-yard line. Tom?
That was a 3-play, 50-yard drive, capped off by a 7-yard run by Mr. Bruton. Extra point was good. It's 28-0 for the Irish. Summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake. That'll get you 10% off. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Delph City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Senior discounts. Free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day.
Bombers probably just trying to run out the clock here. Nope, they're going to keep throwing. And King's pass incomplete.
Number 8 wishes he had that back. Carter Aiken for the Irish hit him right in the hands.
And that could have been disaster. There would have been time for McGuinness to do something. But you know what, Tom? I mean, I like that Midwest City. They're not going to worry about the score. They need to practice. Of just going down the field.
Yeah, put a consecutive drive together. We got to do that to get on the board.
Just get good plays down the field. Get your passing game going. Now they hand it off to Holloway. Holloway holds on to the ball. The question is, will McGuinness call a timeout?
They did.
And that injury, Tom, that took place during McGuinness's last touchdown, that looms kind of large there because that stopped the clock, and McGuinness can call another timeout here on third down. That's kind of where it may have been better for Midwest City if they ran the ball 3 times because McGuinness only had 2 timeouts, but we'll see if the Bombers can convert here. It's a makeable third down. It's 3rd and about 6. So we'll keep it here during this timeout, but halftime is coming soon, and you'll get another rendition of the Midwest City Marching Band.
And they're playing pretty well this year.
Yes, they're playing well. Also played well for Midwest City was their softball team. Their season ended yesterday to Elgin, but they had a good run. This being October now, the winter sports are gearing up. But we still have another fall sport to go quite a ways, and that's football, of course. 3rd and 6. King looks surprised by that snap. He'll just keep it and get sacked again. So McGuinness will call a timeout with 6 seconds to go. You probably punt it here and just make sure coverage is good, and that would run out the clock. You could have Lincoln King run around and just throw it, but that's probably too risky.
Just have him run around, then drop.
Yeah. Just have him run around.
6.2 seconds. We've got to.
And fall down.
We can't let them score again, that's for sure.
Keep in mind, I think one reason why McGuinness is doing this is they have come really close to blocking the punts by Midwest City, and on one occasion, Dominic Cochran threw the ball, and it looked like, he didn't have time to throw it. You would have expected that. He got hit as he threw it, and that attempt did not work at going for a fake punt. That was the last time that Midwest City was lined up to punt. You really don't worry too much about how far this punt goes here, Tom. You just need to get it off.
Right, and you need to get a tackle. Got to get the guy on the ground. Stop.
Low snap, Cochran
Got it off.
Does get it off. So that should run out the clock, but McGuinness, of course, will return it.
And
they recovered nicely, so no score there for McGuinness. But they did score late in the half anyway, and they're up 28-0. So halftime here at Midwest City, it's Midwest City 28, Bishop McGuinness 28, Midwest City 0. Let's real quick talk to you about halftime. Halftime is brought to you by Bomber Nutrition. Life is great at Bomber Nutrition. Now at a new location at 1040 North Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. I actually heard at that location they're going to host dance classes on Sunday afternoon, Tom. I know that's you've been waiting for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's I think at 3 o'clock they got dance classes going on there. But at other times of the day, you can go there for some really delicious shakes. I had a caramel macchiato shake today. It was tremendous. Also, halftime is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword is pancake, and that will get you 10% off all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Tuesday through Saturday and 7 to 3 on Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, dinner specials. Breakfast serve all day. Senior discounts. Yay, Tom. Free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day. Unfortunately, before people can come out there, we do have another Bomber hurt. This is just happening way too often. And I believe that's number 7, K.M. Graham. And he's being helped off the field. That would be the 4th or 5th Bomber that got hurt this half. All right, hoping things go better, but we're going to take a quick break, then we'll come back with a halftime show right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
David and Victoria Bennett. She has been a National Honor Society member since the 10th grade and currently serves as the club's president. She has been an active member of Midwest City High School academic team for 3 years. She has also been a part of the art club for 2 years. Adelie plans on pursuing a PhD to become a college professor in a science-related field. Our second student is being recognized is James Washburn. James is the son of Jennifer and Corey Washburn. He is actively involved in our students' Interact Club, Bomber Squad member, and plays baseball. James has been in the National Honor Society for 3 years and is active on the Superintendent's Student Advisory Board. After high school, James planned on going to college to study kinesiology while also continuing to play baseball. He eventually wants to work as a physical therapist at a clinic here in Oklahoma.
Baby James!
Next, we are recognizing Naftali Magarag. Naftali is daughter of William and Anonis Magarag. She is involved in numerous extracurricular activities. She currently serves as the Corps Commander of her unit in JROTC. Throughout her time in JROTC, she has been a committed Honor Guard member. She has also been drill commander and part of the Raider team. Beyond ROTC, she has been a member of Interact, SAFE, Key Club, Student Council, and DECA. In the future, she plans to pursue a career as a neurologist or dentist while continuing her commitment to the Air Force ROTC program. Stephen Curl is the next student. We are recognizing his outstanding academic achievement. He is the son of Jeffrey and Karen Curl. He is involved in multiple extracurricular activities. He plans on to serve as an officer and be on a fast attack submarine. Lauren Flores is our next student being recognized tonight. She's the daughter of Randy Flores. Lawrence is currently involved in Midwest City High School Bomber Band. She plays the violin and orchestra and also participates in Interact and Key Club. After high school, she plans to go to Rose State College, or OU, to major in Human Resource Management or Healthcare Business. Seven Miller is our next student being recognized this evening. Seven is the daughter of Christoph Holloway and Bernito Miller. She is involved in National Honor Society, FCCLA, and girls basketball. Her future plans include becoming a medical corpsman in the United States Navy. Our next academic scholar we are recognizing is Iris Nito. She's the daughter of Melissa Nito and Ernesto Nito. She is currently a full-time concurrent student at Rose State College. During her time at Midwest City High School, she is involved in art club and continues to enjoy creating art in her free time. Our next honoree is Robert Clifton III. Robert is the son of Robert Clifton Jr. and Christina Clifton. During his time at Midwest City High School, he has been a dedicated library aide. He plans on attending college and getting an associate's degree in digital animation. Our final student being recognized tonight is Riwan Cheston. She's the daughter of Alexandra Cheston. She is currently active and involved in health careers program at the Technology Center and has taken on the leadership position of core test prep assistant. She is also National Honor Society candidate and a member of the HOSA Future Healthcare Professionals and SAFE Clubs. In the future, she plans on going into nursing, where she'd like to pursue anesthesiology or pediatric care. At this time, please give all the 4.0 seniors a big round of applause for this incredible accomplishment. These students will also be honored at a formal assembly in November, where they will receive their academic letter jackets presented by the Board of Education and the superintendent. To our honorees, your hard work has not gone unnoticed. We are proud of you today and always. Once a bomber, always a bomber. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the pride of Midwest City. The Midwest City Bomber Band is under the direction of Mark Hensley and LaVon Pearson. Additional staff includes Angie Stevens, Richard Rivera, Melanie Ford, Floyd Hatcher Connors, Reagan and Bethany Ellis. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Xavier Robinson and Elijah Montgomery. The band will be performing its 2025 competitive show entitled Ad Astra. Song selections include When You Wish Upon a Star, also Sparet Zarusta and Rocket Man, Into the Clouds, and Fly Me to the Moon. Last week, the band performed at the Elgin Owl Southwest Showdown. The band placed second in their division and 9th place overall. Tonight's featured soloists will be Aaliyah McDaniels, Kevin Carneralis, Serenity Gaines, and Alec Stafford. Drum majors, are you ready?
Can you go? How close can you go? How low can you go? How close can you go? How low can you go? I'm in the zone right now, baby. Ludacris got a remix, when I go low, hold up, let me get my camera. I wanna see Arizona, Indiana, Minnesota, and the women in Louisiana. DC, VA, Motor City to the Lou, what it do, finna blow like Waco. Chi-town going way low, both Kakalaka's Alabama to the MI, New York, California, Philly, and they really put it on you when I'm down in Texas. Album numero 7, get ready for the battle of the sexes. I'm restless, try to tell them that I'm hotter than a burn in the 3rd degree. Then I try to tell them ain't nobody in the world as hot as me. If you really go below, you gotta go hard. Go lower than the grades on your report card. God, Ludacris, I'm the best that ever did it. And when it comes to the money, I'm like, don't stop.
All right, welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football at the half. Let's show you some scores. Tom already said one of them. So let me get that refreshed for you real quick here. So we're about to get you some, hopefully up to the minute scores. All right. They're not showing up here. Some of them are, but we'll try one more time to reload them. So there we go. We got some for you to hold on one moment. Okay, she can go get it. Anyway, Tom, you said Carl Albert was up big.
35-0 at the half over Noble.
No real surprise there. Some other scores to bring your way in 5A. Tahlequah over Collinsville, 17-7. Pryor leading Claremore. Tulsa Rogers beat Memorial 22-14. Del City, no surprise, they're up 20-0 on Nathan Hale. Altus, another win for them. Their schedule will get tougher, but they are killing it right now, up 43-0 against John Marshall. Lawton beating up on Western Heights. Guthrie in a bit of a tight one against Del Reno. MacArthur in a bit of a tough fight with Duncan. We need MacArthur to win that game big, really. And we're about to get this third quarter action underway. Third quarter brought to you by Toonie Buys Houses.
Another deep onside. Got the fair catch, and Bombers going to start about the 30. See if we had a good talking to at halftime and get some things going here. Hope the coach has found some weaknesses, and again, it's the defense.
We had a Patrick Newby kickoff. Sorry, we weren't really ready for that, but Patrick Newby was the kickoff sponsor for that kick. Here's Lincoln King rolling to his right. Nice pitch and catch to Brown.
Still on his feet. He ain't
And he's still going. That's a good hard run there. We need to see more of that. Josiah Brown with a first down. That should be a Triple Elite screen printing instant replay. Triple Elite, find world-class design and hot new styles. Also, this quarter brought to you by Toonie Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and own or finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call them at 405-931-3046. And, Tom, I like to see Lincoln roll out of the pocket some and get a quick throw-off.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of the ball. There's no doubt about it. They're putting too much pressure on him, and our guys better blocking that time.
Goes deep for Cochran again, overthrown. He's been trying to get that matchup. Braden split against Davion Cochran. Cochran won that battle once. Midwest City unfortunately turned the ball over on downs after that play, but they showed that's something they can go back to on that pass.
Got number 7 in there,
The pass was
Tayon
a bit overthrown.
Graham.
That's good. He was hurt at the end of the first half. King rolling left to the sideline.
Another high pass.
And that pass is overthrown. And you love the idea. Lincoln rolling to his left there. The pass was to Cryer. Jaffiah Cryer, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 10. But I don't. You know what? I don't disagree with the play calls at all.
No.
Just it's a matter of getting better and better at it. Better rhythm. And maybe McGuinness is offsides, which we have not seen that very often this year, where Midwest City draws someone offsides. But let's see if that is indeed the call. Now he's motioning against Midwest City.
No.
Yes. Legal procedure.
Okay. Didn't they say it was on?
Well, they don't name names usually.
Well, they're pointing at 55, and he's saying, no, it wasn't.
So it goes from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 15.
Third and long, Midwest City.
Yeah, Dayton Jones did not appreciate that. I can tell. I think he was the one that was calling. I don't think he moved.
Well, they call it procedure, not false start.
Right. Sure looked like they jumped off sides to me.
That's the 3rd time that's happened this season, where we think there's an offsides and it's against Midwest City.
That's our 5th penalty of the night.
Zoe Lever in the backfield, get a quick pass rush. King.
Throw it away.
Still going. Fires, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Pittman, who's made plays this game for Bishop McGuinness on both sides of the ball. And the Irish will take over in pretty good field position at the Midwest City 39.
Lots of pink flags on the field.
It is, I guess, part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Yes, part of the awareness. And
Josiah Brown is limping off the field. I mean, he's going to come off the field anyway. He doesn't play defense.
That's against Bishop McGuinness. That's a good news.
Oh, never mind. They would need Josiah Brown. They're going to do this. So the interception does not count. If that was before the interception, it sounds like it was.
Yeah, I think so. That's where they're marking it off.
So there should be yards as well, and they'll redo 3rd down. So
it'll be close to a first down. Not quite. Yeah, it's going to be close. Maybe just
is it a pass interference?
I
didn't see. Did you see what the?
I didn't see what he said the signal was.
Yeah, McGuinness is going backwards about in the area of where you would see a first down for Midwest City. It is. They're moving the chains.
Yep, they are.
Now, Josiah Brown limped off. He had a big catch earlier this
quarter.
Well, no, they don't move the chains. It's Well, but they call it first down. This is part of the oh, no. Okay, so the interception did count.
Right.
It's McGuinness ball.
Maybe it was a personal foul after.
Yeah, after the interception. Handoff, and there's Fenric Rinn. You know, Tom, as he gets Bruton there, we should go and interview Fenric Rinn after the game, even if this gets ugly.
I mean, he's a player. Not
yeah.
Every game we've had him, he puts on a pretty good show on defense. But he can't. You got to get the other guys motivated. That's part of our problem.
Well, it forces a 2nd and 15. And now we have flags. And it's against Bishop McGuinness. So 2nd and 20. And sometimes the Bombers take advantage of these long distances to go, and sometimes they don't. So we'll see which one it is. They had, of course, a 3rd and 12. They gave up a touchdown on that. That one still stings. But it's 2nd and long now. It should be 2nd and 20. Don't rule out a run here. No, they're going to pass.
Got pressure on him.
And now he goes deep, has a man.
Wide open.
It's caught at the 20, and it's going to be a Bishop McGuinness touchdown. Another play made by Braden Split. He's been killing the Bombers as a wide receiver. And that's 2nd and 20. The secondary, you just got to have more guys there somehow. It sounds simple enough, but obviously it's not always that simple. But, Tom, anytime we see Chance, the quarterback for Bishop McGuinness, step into his throw, he is often delivered a strike.
Yep. Got a pretty good arm on him.
Kick is up, and it's good.
Extra point is good.
Your score now 35-0. McGuinness leads the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's in the kickoff brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671.
Another deep onside.
This one's fair caught past the 30. Another kick by Lair. So surprised he hasn't tried to kick it deep yet, but all right, Tom.
That was a 3-play, 54-yard drive, capped off by a 54-yard pass from Chance to Split. Extra point was good, 35-0. Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake. Excuse me. And now you get 10% off all purchases located at 4747 Southeast 29th in Del City, between Sooner and Sunny. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday. Back to live action.
Thank you, Tom. I like that back to live action part. Here's a handoff on 1st and 10 for the Bombers. Gain about a yard. That's Zoe Leverett. And even he's limping a bit.
Come on, guys. Let's get this thing going.
So 2nd and 9. Leverett's not coming off the field, so Credit the freshman, and we're hoping big things for him down the road. King fires a strike, caught by Davion Cochran, and Davion Cochran's taken off. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Midwest City. That's some serious yak right there, yards after the catch. And Davion Cochran scores for Midwest City. They will not be shut out this game like they were last week.
That's right.
There are no flags. And just a good decisive throw by Lincoln, Tom. And the key is, of course, finding Davion Cochran on the run, throwing the ball where he could catch it and keep going. By the way, all replays brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Triple Elite, find world-class design and hot new styles. Meanwhile, Mill City will go for 2, which they did after their only other touchdown in recent weeks against Southeast. They are good at going for 2. King will throw.
Got it.
And they're still good at going for 2. Their 2-point percentage is awesome this year, as Davion Cochran scores again. So that's 8 points for the young Cochran. And it's 35-8 now, Bishop McGuinness over Midwest City on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollers. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
All right, coming off the type of kickoffs we want to see a lot of, where Midwest City's kicking off. And this kickoff also brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671. We also want to mention, because we finally got into the red zone, but we couldn't run a play from the red zone because it was a long score, and we have not called these guys often enough. But a red zone is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, and they're dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving the community. Visit their location in the Middle area for all your banking needs at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Member FDIC.
And here we go.
Kickoff for Midwest City. I think that's Hayden Parent, by the way, who did the kickoff there, not Cochran, or Dominic Cochran. And the return for Bishop McGuinness gets to about the 28-yard line.
Oh, we almost got a foul. Good.
Bruton on the return. He had a good return to begin the game. But on this one, just a so-so return. All right, Tom.
Drive summary by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake. That will get you 10% off all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Senior discounts. Free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day. That was a one-place 67-yard pass and a 2-point conversion by the same duo. So it is now 35-8.
First down, Chance throws it to the flat right side, and it's going to be a big return or big run for Bib McGuinness. I believe that was Bruner again.
Reception is good for Irish first and 10.
Should say Bruton. First down for Bishop McGuinness. Well, City's defense, they've had a good couple of sequences earlier in the game. Now they need to get back to it. And of course, McGuinness has had a few guys who've done some damage. Bruton, one of them. Handoff. Right up the middle.
That was 33 on the carry for the Irish.
And that is Michael Gasbara. I think it's one of his first handoffs. But he gets a good run, 7 yards.
Second and 3, Irish.
Bombers, again, the run defense they can come up big, and sometimes they don't. So we'll see if they're due for a big play here. But we have a whistle.
I think they were moving.
And I think we have an illegal motion, yeah. The far side refs seem to indicate that.
Yes.
So that takes away a lot of that run there. It's going to be 2nd and 8. The Bombers get a score and a stop. That's when I first came to Midwest City. I was an assistant basketball coach, and they would the head basketball coach, similar concept, would run drills calling score stop, just as a way to build momentum. And you want to do it in football as well. Score stop. So let's see if a stop can follow a score here. They throw it short. A missed tackle, and that's going to lead to a McGuinness first down or close to it. Andrew Harris. That's number 12. That's a familiar name.
It was Jordan Dixon on the tackle for the Bombers. 3rd and short, Irish.
So we got,
it is a 1st and 10.
Yeah, first down for Bishop McGuinness. Right at the Midwest City 45-yard line. Handoff. There's Fenric Wren trying to strip the ball. Good effort there.
Gaspara on the carry.
I think he hurt. Did he get hurt?
Fenric Wren on the tackle for the Bombers.
Again, that's Gaspara, the name. Unusual name, but he runs pretty well, pretty strong. Michael Gaspara held on to it there. If Fenric Wren was hurt, he's not showing it now.
No, he got right up. I like his spirit.
Yes, he's showing good senior leadership, no doubt about that. To pass now is Chance. Under pressure, he gets the throw off, has a man wide open, and that's blown coverage there. Unfortunately for Midwest City, the pass was thrown a bit too far for the intended receiver.
3rd and long.
Again, that could have been bad, and that, I believe, is Curry in the backfield, and you got to watch out. Now it's 3rd down in about 8, so again, you got to be alive in that secondary. Twins to both sides for Chance, the Bishop against quarterback. Drops back to pass, throws it quicker this time. And
enough for a first down.
Is caught for a first down. They gave him some cushion. Well, that's the thing. You beat them deep, then you can. Then the offense can take advantage of the adjustment by the defense to hope for some cushion, and they get that. As Hudson Aiken with the first down reception for the Irish. Handoff. This is number 20 for McGuinness, and again, a good outside run that has hurt the Bombers at time. That's Malachi Darby.
And I hate to say this, but it looked like his dad running. His dad wasn't very tall, but he was short and fast.
Second and 2 now for Bishop McGuinness. Throw a screen pass. And there's a flag with some fans, one holding on Bishop McGuinness, and that's kind of what you would expect on that play when you see a flag thrown. As they're running a screen play for Braden Splitt, who's had a tremendous game for Bishop McGuinness as a wide receiver.
Definitely holding, yep.
All right, well, these distance situations, Moosey's not been able to always do the job. So, and then they are playing shorthanded, but not so much in the secondary. So, they need some guys to step up there.
Need to wrap them up in the backfield. They're getting in there a lot of times, and they're just not wrapping them up.
Well, with all they got Lincoln King doing, they just can't have him out there that much on defense. But he is now at one of the safeties. So we got 2nd and 11.
And we jump off sides.
The quarterback Chance does this every play. He claps, or almost every play, trying to draw him off sides. I just don't know why you would fall for that, but it looked like it was Roderick Dixon there who did.
That's penalty number 6 on the Bombers. I am tracking those now.
So back to pass now is Chance. Oh, there's some type of pancake there or something, and he's able to get rid of it out of bounds. So that's incomplete. Is this possibly intentional grounding?
No.
If it is, then okay.
No.
Look, the refs were discussing something. He was out of the pocket, but the pass, well.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, it needs to call it. Maybe I misunderstand the rule. They're talking about it. They're going to talk about it because I don't think that's right.
Intentional grounding on the Irish.
I don't know what the rule is as far as how far the ball has to travel. But it wasn't. He definitely threw the ball away, and he didn't throw it very far. So that's what made me think they might call that. So
I guess I'm thinking of the pro rule and
right
out of the pocket and all that stuff. He's out of the pocket and threw it out of
He was
bounds.
definitely out of the pocket, yeah. But it's also a loss of downs. All right, well now, Tom, this is where we've seen when Chance has time to throw and he can step into his throw, he's found receivers open. This is 3rd and about 16. It's Midwest City's chance to get that stop after a score. And Chance will be able to get a good throw off. He has a man.
And he caught it.
And in double coverage, it's caught for a touchdown. Secondary just not doing the job this game. Nick Pittman with another big play for Bishop McGuinness. 3rd and long, and you guys were there this time, but I just don't think they're not tracking the ball.
Nick Pittman on the touchdown reception for the Irish. They're on the field for the extra.
So no stop after the score for Midwest City, and it's now 41-0, or 41-8, sorry. I'm used to saying nothing. Not this game.
Give him credit. We got a score.
Yeah, there's a score.
Got a really good kicker.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't kick it deep some on his kickoffs. We'll see him do another kickoff here in a moment right here on the Midwest City Bomber Network or the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's a Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance kickoff as it's 42-8 now. McGuinness pounding Midwest City, and they've been doing it with some deep throws now as they've gotten burned on 3rd down.
Nope, still deep onside.
This will be returned, but not for much, right at the 30. All right, Tom.
That was a 9-play, 73-yard drive, capped off with a chance to Pittman touchdown. That was like a 27-yard pass, topped off with the extra point. Be 42-8. Drive summary is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake, and that will get you 10% off all purchases, including some pretty good pancakes. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Senior discount. Free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day.
King Handoff, I believe this is Leverett, who gets a couple. Take the backs, Ryan Holloway. Ryan Holloway's taller than I thought. I thought he was a little shorter than that. But he gets the ball there. It's good to see Ryan Holloway back. He's missed the last 2 weeks due to an injury. He's looked pretty good out there. The run blocking, of course, not what Missy needs it to be at the moment. They put Josiah Brown in motion for the second down play. King kind of just gets rid of it there. He may have been looking Josiah's way, but nothing developed there, so he got rid of it. And now it's 3rd and 8.
Good job, Dan! Hey, same defense. Watch it, Lee. Same defense. Same D. Same D.
Okay, Lincoln King now has twins on both sides. Brown and Cochran. Josiah Brown, the right side receivers. And King immediately gets crunched.
Not even touched.
That's Aiden Monagold with a sack for Bishop McGuinness.
And he was untouched, and that was just, there's no reason for that.
And they'll be 3 and out.
We don't need to get somebody hurt. That's part of the problem.
Fourth down. City will send out punt team. Drivers ready for the return.
Wait.
We don't have a punter back for Midwest City. It doesn't appear they may need to call a timeout, and they will.
Timeout, Midwest City.
Lincoln King now comes out.
He didn't know he was supposed to be out there, I'm sure.
It's Dominique Cochran. He wasn't doing kickoffs, and I need to check and see. We need to check and see if he's back at center because he got hurt early in the game but did come back. We don't normally think about that, but anyway, quick timeout. We'll take a quick break on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your...
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Hayden Parent, who got a high snap, but he's able to get the punt off. Again, the punt, it takes a McGuinness bounce, but every punt has been an adventure now for Midwest City because McGuinness gets some pressure on there. There is a flag on the field.
I think it was unsportsmanlike.
Oh, roughing the kicker, so that's a turnover basically. It's an unofficial turnover. And the Bombers' offense gets to come back out on the field. So that 3 and out we were talking about, that looked like it was going to be a 3 and out when Lincoln King got sacked on 3rd and long on a play where it's like, did anyone try to block the McGuinness rusher? And that play basically gets canceled out.
Bombers offensive unit.
And Dominic Cochran's not out there.
No, he's under the tent.
Okay. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but it looked fine at halftime. I actually went inside their locker at halftime. It's King.
Trying something.
Had nothing going there. Adrian Jones is now the center. Carter Aiken, one of the tacklers for McGuinness. It's a loss of 2 for Midwest City.
Second and long, Bombers.
So Leverett coming back in the backfield.
Okay, so I just would like to see some pitching and catching again, like the long touchdown there. Let's get some throws going. King will try. Screen pass, and,
the ball.
Not great execution, but there are flags. Try to set up a screen for Cryer, Jaffiah Cryer.
face mask against Midwest City.
A face mask against Midwest City.
Yeah,
penalty decline.
That's
That's
somebody blocking.
so. Yeah, it had to be on the linemen again. The linemen are,
It happens.
Well, again, your offensive line has to be jumbled up a bit because you got Dominique Cochran out. So that means Dadrian Jones moves from tackle to center. So you have to have a new tackle. And this McGuinness team is a hard team to block.
We're moving. You can't be moving over there.
And now the Bombers are going to go back another 5 yards. This was third, and I think it was 13. So go back 5 yards.
3rd and 18.
So 3rd and 18.
Golly.
Got to get to midfield. Does Midwest City. They're at 32. This has been not a good-looking offensive series for Midwest City.
Head snap.
King gets a pass that's deflected. So we look to see another punt this time. Midwest City should not have to burn a timeout for this. They know who they want to punt the ball. It's Hayden Perrin, who he got hit. The last time he went out to punt. It was a personal foul roughing the punter.
Dadrian Jones got a good pancake block out there and dumped a guy.
Parent, he had time there. Good hang time on that punt. And it's fair caught near the 40. Bombers got to be careful there.
The guy threw him.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Yeah, number 3 threw him, trying to throw a block, and just kind of threw him at his legs. And then
that's Jalen Gardner-White.
They're going to throw a flag now?
We have a flag now.
I hope. Well, it must be against them. Bombers are walking.
Yeah, it's after the punt, so it's not like the previous penalty on McGuinness. So after the punt means it's still Irish football. It's just they're going to go back.
Conduct.
Okay, well, you saw that, Tom.
I do what I can with what I got.
And you got a pair of eyes. It's probably better than mine. I want to thank Maya Hodge being our field camera operator. Getting really good access on the sideline of Midwest City. We thank the Bomber coaches who allow her to do that. And so McGuinness will go back to the 25-yard line. In a moment, I want to talk to you guys about next week, but we'll wait till this play here, this first down play. Irish up big, 42-8.
It'll now be 1st and 10, Irish on the 25-yard line.
Coach is wanting an explanation from the Irish, and which is that's good coaching. Shows the boys you're out there representing them anyway. And
Ryan Stringer, the head coach for Bishop McGuinness. I enjoyed speaking with him earlier this week. They avoided the pitfall that was the Midwest City game for them last year.
Yeah.
Game I'll never forget because it was a hard game to call, but we did it. Screen pass, Bombers were ready for it, even though it was caught for a short gain by Andrew Harris.
That was 45 on the tackle for the Bombers.
Greenhoward, the tackle. Nearing the end of the third quarter. Second down, handoff, right side, and that's the good outside pursuit you like to see from Midwest City as they made it very difficult for the running back, that's Gaspara, to turn the corner. MacArthur ahead of Duncan right now, 37-20. Speaking of which, that is the next game for Midwest City. So we want to mention right now that that's a Thursday game. Next week, it's fall break week. It seems like that's when Midwest City and Lon MacArthur have played the last several times on fall break week, so it's a Thursday game. But we'll be there in Lawton. Coverage starts at 6:30. That pass is caught for a first down, a third down conversion. Again, another catch, another good game by, I think that's actually John Luke Cloberdance.
That's good for Irish. First and 10.
He hasn't had as many big plays, but he's made some. Lon MacArthur's up 37-20 on Duncan. You really need MacArthur to win that game because I think the hope for Midwest City is to get a three-way tie with Duncan, who looks good this year actually, and Southeast.
He looked better.
Yes. And they have a good quarterback. Handoff right up the gut. And there is getting the tackle, Richard Harris. So there's an Andrew Harris for Bishop McGuinness and a Richard Harris for Midwest City.
Second and 1, Irish.
Man in the wilderness.
Yeah. So 9-yard gain. Second and 1, getting the throw off.
A lot of time. Too much
and
time.
Just a very good throw. Now the ball's on the ground. I don't know, Tom. I don't think that should be called a catch, but maybe I'm being a partisan Midwest City fan. They're going to say catch and a fumble. And of course, Bishop McGuinness recovered. So, again, you got two guys there to make a play, but it was a very accurate throw. You got to give Chance credit. That may have been one of his best throws of the night, and he's actually made some good ones.
His timing with his receivers is incredible. He's really finding the open man and laying the ball in there for him.
Handoff left side. Caspara.
Lincoln King has made some good plays, but his problem is he's getting harassed in the backfield and having to throw it away.
Yeah, well, it's line play. You know, the other team's offensive line and defensive lines, that's been a consistent thing this year. It's just they've been better. And hopefully Bombers can fix that over time. Hand off to Gaspara again. And he gets close. He gets a first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's good for a first down.
Forward progress. Not as close to the goal line as I thought it would be, but it's inside the 3. So McGuinness run another play before we get to the fourth quarter. They will not.
They didn't stop the clock on the first down.
They were trying to, it looked like for a second there, but nope. That will be the end of the third quarter. Your score, 42 points for Bishop McGuinness. They're looking to go with 49 here in a moment. 8 for Midwest City. You're watching Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. We'll go with Whataburger for this fourth quarter sponsor. So when the game ends, guys, go to the Whataburger on 15th Street, order an item, any item, and you can also then get a free order of medium French fries. Gaspara.
On the dive, he made it.
And he gets in. So we'll say the ball crossed the plane before his knee hit the ground. It's a touchdown for Bishop McGuinness. And the Irish now have a 48-8 lead on the Bombers.
Irish will set up for the extra point.
So here comes the extra point again for Bishop McGuinness. It's Robert Lair. Good snap, good hold. Good kick. 49-8 the score. Irish lead the Bombers on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. On the Oklahoma Sports Network, MacArthur and Duncan may be one of the closer games, at least in 5A, as Altus is pounding John Marshall 43-14. Carl Albert leading Noble now 56-0 as Mike Dunn enjoying another Coach of the Year honor. Lawton High all over Western Heights. At halftime we last checked, it was 49-0 as this kickoff. Whereas for the flag.
Goes out of bounds.
It's because it goes out of bounds. This kickoff, by the way, brought to you, of course, by Patrick Doobie Farmers Insurance. Missed that one. But please scan that QR code when next time you see it. There it is. Scan the QR code, get a free quote. All right, Tom, your turn.
Drive summary brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake, and that'll get you 10% off all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny. Open 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day. Senior discounts. Free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day. That was an 8-play, 75-yard drive with a 8-yard dive by Gasbarrow. Extra point was good, and it is now 49-8.
Nice pitch play. That's to Holloway, and Holloway gets to the edge. And Holloway is not finessing his way out of bounds. And, Tom, what I liked about that is Lincoln King drew that defender on that option pitch.
Yep, that's how that's got to work, too.
Oh, it's Jalen Gardner-White. I thought that was number 1. It was 1-1.
I thought it was 1-2 when you said that. I didn't see it. You had one, to the sidelines. And
this is interesting. I was not, I just assumed when Zoe Leverett comes in here.
You're getting old.
Well, he hasn't played running back any.
No, that was a shot.
So I expect to see Richard Harris or Ryan Holloway or Zoe Leverett. That pitch is fumbled. Ball. I think that's a.
They're throwing the deals down. That's going
to be picked up by McGuinness. Davion Cochran eventually brings him down there. That was close to a forward pass, but it wasn't. So.
Yeah, I thought it was. And both the officials that threw their little tag out when there's a fumble. That's what they called it also. Defensive guys are not going to be happy. They're going to be tired.
Well, and the other thing is, just the execution on that play. Those pitch plays, for the most part, that's just not been a problem. That's been one thing that, that they've completed the pitch pretty well. And I think, Tom, Lincoln King really wanted to draw out the defender so badly he may have waited a bit too long. He got hit that affected the pitch some. We do have a new quarterback in for Bishop McGuinness. Again, he's trying to draw him off sides. And he keeps it. That's a good fake by him. He faked out a couple defenders before he eventually gets tackled there by Jalen Gardner-White.
Nice 12-yard.
Carter Aiken is the quarterback now. He's playing other positions for the Irish. He gets a good first down run there.
Carter and Hudson, I think, are brothers. One's a senior and one's a sophomore. Carter's a sophomore.
Hold on. Is that 8 or 9? That's Junior Harris. Okay. He hands it off. He blocks. But Midwest City was ready for that play as Malachi Darby doesn't get much there.
Jordan Dixon on the tackle for the Bombers.
Milan, we played for Midwest City, played the state championship game. He had an escort by 2 seniors as he took the ball about 40 yards into the end zone on a running play. It was pretty awesome.
So that was the team 30 years ago?
Yep.
Last time an Oklahoma City Metro team won a 6A state title. Now they're in 5A's Midwest City, and needs some work to do to be a 5A contender. On the keeper, Harris will score. Just didn't get touched until he got right to the goal line. And another touchdown for Bishop McGuinness. Another Bomber player is down, but I think he just maybe tired. Corey Fletcher, he's up now, looks fine. $55-8, McGuinness leads. As another extra point to be attempted by Robert Lehr. Or Lehr, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, L-E-H-R.
I would go with Lehr, but who knows?
I'm fine with Lehr. That extra point is good. That makes the score 56-8. Bishop McGuinness leads Midwest City. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here is another Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance kickoff. Local family owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671. This time they try to go deep.
And they do.
And worked out pretty well. I'm surprised they haven't done that more.
I am too, because you're taking a chance of getting a run back, but their special teams has been very good tonight.
All right, Tom.
Drive summary by Madison's Country Cooking. Keyword this week is pancake, and this will get you 10% off of all purchases. Located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City between Sooner and Sunny Lane. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday and Monday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Breakfast served all day, senior discounts, and free Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day. That was a 3-play, 27-yard drive, capped off by a 16-yard run by Harris. And Laird made the extra point. It's now 56-8 for the Irish.
Cam Graham hustling on the field now for Midwest City as they try to run the ball on the left side.
Now, hopefully, McGuinness won't call timeout.
And that is Jalen Gardner-White, again, a running back. Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect that as we're not even to the halfway point yet of this quarter. Hand off again to Gardner-White. Gardner-White gets the outside a bit before getting knocked out of bounds by Luke Strickland. So not much going there. So we have about, in 2 plays, about a little less than a yard gain for Midwest City. And that's going to bring us to 3rd and 9. King going for that first down, pass deflected, incomplete.
Good defense. Somebody got a hand on it.
We haven't seen a completed pass since the touchdown that Lincoln
No.
King threw. I believe that's Graham again, the intended receiver. So another 3 and out for Midwest City. I wonder if at some point we'll see Lincoln King come out.
Please block number 11, Monago. He's a tall kid, but he's only 6'4" and 230.
Not really trying there. So Hayden Parent has plenty of time. He gets good hang time.
Yep. Kept a return.
Fair catch for Nick Pittman. You know, Bishop McGuinness was ranked number 2 in Squirtle behind Carl Albert ahead of Dell City. Dell City, of course, knocked off McGuinness last year in what was a unbelievable rout. So I'm not sure who I would pick in a Bishop McGuinness Newcastle matchup, but that would be an exciting one.
Yes. Yes.
I want to warn our pals Josh Calloway and Billy Collier, that if they're going to go to McGuinness, which they are, bring tables. Find some good tables that fit on bleachers. Just be prepared. And extension cords. Handoff.
32.
Yep.
Jones Stout. Braden Jones Stout.
Braden Jones Stout on the carry.
Stout is a good name for
him.
A bruising running back if that's what he's doing there.
Says he's 5'8" and 220, and I believe every bit of that. It looks like a bowling ball, but he got the yards. Got 3 yards on the carry, and the clock's going to keep rolling.
You say bowling ball. Remember last year against McGuinness, one of the Midwest City parents afterwards was happy that I was referring to his son as a bowling ball. that was the Bishop McGuinness game. Run there for about 3 or 4. Should be 3rd and short. That's Stout again. By the way, the player, Tom, that I made reference to this a few weeks ago. The player that I was calling bowling ball because he was short but strong, powerlifting fiend.
Yes.
Jarrell Chambry's his name.
Yes, I remember that.
I had him in class one year, too. I really liked him.
Is it his dad or his grandpa?
What?
That made the comment.
His mom.
Oh, I thought that, well, I think his grandpa stopped me and said something about him, too. And I said, he's impressive.
Yes, it was totally meant as a compliment.
Yes, I mean.
He was strong, not very tall, but a very strong young man. Still is, I'm sure. But they would plug him in a nose guard. Wreak havoc sometimes. It's 4th and 1. McGuinness would go for it. Oh, bad snap, and Bombers pick it up, so they get a turnover there.
Ja'Cory don't quit. He
doesn't. Ja'Cory Fletcher gets that fumble. We'll see that again on a Triple Elite screen printing instant replay. Triple Elite screen printing. Find world-class design and hot new styles. And the Bombers, this is, I think, their 2nd fumble recovery of the season. That is sack and fumble recovery against Dell City. I think this is the first turnover they've had since they intercepted Richard Harris intercepted a southeast pass 2 weeks ago. The first forced turnover. All right, Tom, what's the number of the center you got there? I thought I saw 62 for a second. We'll check again. It's a new quarterback. It's Takeem Kemp.
52.
50, okay, and Kemp got hit high, but he got a solid gain there.
Antonio Aguilar.
Antonio Aguilar at center.
Freshman.
Okay.
That's what I like to see.
You know what? In scores like this, let's play those freshmen.
Let's get the up-and-comers up there. I saw where the 8th grade team went undefeated.
Seventh grade team's been winning too. I think they lost to Del City, but they otherwise been playing good. So yes,
it's good to see kids coming up.
Richard Harris down at running back. We haven't seen him at running back much, but he's got it here.
There he goes.
And Harris gets through the line initially and spins his way forward for a Midwest City first down.
That's good for a Midwest City first and 10.
Well, the Bombers have gotten into double figures only once this year. That, of course, was the game they won against PC West. This would be 4 straight losses for Midwest City, but let's see if they can at least get into double figures. Kemp, handoff Harris. Harris, left side. He gets close to the 20. We may be close to finally using our red zone sponsor, which we've mentioned them once, but maybe close to again. Of course, Irish don't have their starting defense out. You wouldn't think. I haven't been paying particularly close attention to that. We got a minute to go. Bombers should try to score here. If they got to use some timeouts, so be it. And Tom Carpenter will go down this time. Yeah, at least hopefully get interview a player who can connect with Maya Hodge there. We got a tackle in the backfield. Kemp sacked. It's going to be third down. 37 seconds and counting. Kemp keeps it, evades a tackle, still going, and he's showing some really nifty feet there as he gets to about the 11, and that's going to be a Sovereign Bank red zone. We'll see if Midwest City runs a play, but they're in the red zone. Clock does stop. I don't know if it's because of the first down or a timeout, but Sovereign Bank is your red zone sponsor. They're dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. It's Richard Harris, right side. He gets inside the 10. Clock down to 5 seconds. It looks like Bombers will not run another play. But we appreciate Sovereign Bank as our red zone sponsor, located at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Member FDIC. Final score, Midwest City loses 56-8 to Bishop McGuinness. They're going to go 0-3 in district play. Irish will go to 2-0. We'll be back with more on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Tom is on.
All right. I'm here with Fenric Wren. Got to make sure I get the right Wren brother in there. We've got one working on our team, and we like him. But you're the man out there hitting. And I know we didn't have a win tonight. But I've said this several games. There's no quitting you. You're out there. You're being a Bomber. You're playing. And you're hitting people. You're making the tackles when we got to have them. The thing is, we just need to start putting those series together, offense and defense. But how long have you been playing football?
4 years now since a freshman.
You didn't play before then. You sure are playing good. I'm real glad you're going to be our player of the game. And I just wanted to thank you for everything you do, because you're out there working. I'm sure you're working in practice. I've never heard anybody complain about you, but you did a great job. So congratulations again, and
appreciate it.
Let's get them next week.
Yes, sir.
All right? Thank you. All right, we're going to see if we can get Coach here a second.
Okay, we're going to give that a chance here, but we thank Fenric Wren, brother of our camera operator, Bernie Wren. You have Coach Washington talking with a media member, but Tom's right there, so his mic is hot. He probably knows that. I want to remind you while we're waiting on this.
All right, Coach.
Here we go.
Where you been?
Looking for you.
No, you ain't been looking for me.
I have. That was a tough one tonight, but, once again, we saw fewer penalties. That was something. I'm keeping track of those now. We didn't have any of the real dumb penalties. A couple of them they called, and I'm like, what was that? And I think you went out and questioned one of them. It's what you have to do. But
yes,
we've got a short week coming up. Do you think we can get those boys healthy that have been hurt or injured?
Yeah, we got banged up again tonight. So we came in banged up down the defensive lineman, another defensive lineman, matter of fact, and Valor at quarterback, and so we lost Aiden Sutton tonight, and another receiver went down tonight. But like I just told him, it was a fun time coaching, just because it was like, hey man, you got to go in. You weren't expecting to play. Chris Crawford went out there at safety, wasn't expecting to play safety. Hey man, you got to go in tonight, and hell, he goes and plays. So it's just it was exciting to watch that aspect of it.
We've got some good athletes.
Yeah,
I've noticed you putting in place, and they just take right in like that was what they've been practicing all week, and they haven't been there all week.
Yes, sir. And so it was just some of that stuff, man. You just got to be proud of the kids. Day-Day's long reception. I think that's our longest play of the season for a touchdown. And I was just talking about it, like, man, we haven't broke one over 50. He catches it, splits the defenders. Hell, I'm excited as hell about that play. That he comes back with the whip route the next play and scores. It's good for a young player like him, man. And I'm excited to see that stuff. We got Roger Dixon chasing the quarterback out of the pocket, making it. So like those things, like those small things, is what I'm watching. I'm happy to see that stuff. Like, even though the outcome isn't what we wanted, but his kids out there still playing and competing, and we just got to do a better job as a staff and putting them in the right position, keep teaching them, keep growing them, and then someday it's gonna pop.
It's like Ja'Cory. I just went up to him. I said, "That's being a Bomber. You played like a Bomber. You never quit. There's no quitting him."
Yes, sir. And so like that's the things we got to bottle up to keep going and keep chopping. We'll be all right.
All right, Coach. We'll
Yes,
see you
sir.
next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully a victory down at Cameron Stadium.
We need another one, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's
Stack
go
them
get
up.
one.
Stack them up.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Have a good
Still
one.
on? You gonna close us out?
Are we done?
All
Okay,
right,
we're done.
appreciate
Good to see you,
big dog.
Coach.
We'll get there.
I'll be down on the field.
All right,
Thursday.
I want to thank on that Coach Washington, and it's great to see how he embraced the positives there. Really love seeing that from Coach Washington. Also want to thank Brandy Thomas for switching off with Maya Hodge and operating our field camera there, and also Maya for the work she did as one of our 2 interns, and Bernie Wren, who's excited for his brother running camera, for Sarai Rawls, who did a great job as a producer, for Tom Carpenter. And before I go off the air, I want to say one more time that next week it is Midwest City and Lawton MacArthur on a Thursday. It's fall break week, so most of the games are on a Thursday, and it will be in Lawton, and we'll have the game for you, Tom Carpenter and I, and we're looking forward to that. And then fall break. I always love fall break. It never comes at a bad time. Anyway, for Tom Carpenter, for the production crew I mentioned, I'm Jordan Ray. Thanks again for watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.